I'm in downtown San Diego. I'm about to hit up Now or Never Comics, a local favorite of mine here in the city. I love the vibe of the store. Comics in the bottom, all the toys and collectibles upstairs. But I just love the layout of the store. It's very bright with the windows, and it's just an awesome store. Definitely check it out if you're anywhere in San Diego. Come visit the city. But let's get this hunt started. This is the first official hunt of 2024. So come along and join me. I want to welcome all the new subscribers to the channel. Glad you could join in on these toy hunts. Let's get this hunt started. I'm SoCal Shaolin. Let's go. We're making our way upstairs. This is where the toys and collectibles are. Downstairs is all comic books and trades. So if you guys want to see that in the future, let me know, and I'll definitely do a tour of the bottom floor for all you comic fans. But here we have the showcases of Now or Never Comics toy section. This is all upstairs. Very cool spot. Lots of light with those windows. Very cool vibe indeed. Here we got some video game merch. This little Donkey Kong was definitely on my radar. I have one of the big ones, but I really wanted to pick up that little one, but maybe next time if it's still there. Bunch of NES games. This Pulsar right here, vintage figure, man, just check out the condition it's in. It's like immaculate. Same thing with this Super Vader Spider-Man by Mego. It's just nuts, the condition of those items. And they're from like the 70s too. We got some superpowers. I was definitely in the market for superpowers because I'm trying to complete that collection, but there was nothing that I needed for my collection. But very cool to see a little restock of vintage superpowers here at the shop. You got some of those rack toys, Spider-Man rack toys. They're still here from our last visit. This 7-Eleven little scratch and win card was something I was looking at. This is very cool. It's from like the Slurpee promotion, maybe from the 70s or 80s. I'm not too sure what year. Here you got some Marvel Legends. Marvel Legend fans. There's a cool power sword right there from the Adventures of He-Man. Still there. I was eyeing that at one point. And here we got some vintage Ninja Turtles. This is definitely some of these carded figures definitely caught my attention. I'm going to be taking a close look at those while I'm here. See if there's anything I want to take home for the collection. And got Muckman there from the Nick series. He was a hard one to get. These two little items right here down at the bottom. You got an Orko and a He-Man. If anyone knows what those are, let me know. They're pretty cool looking. And there's even stuff for the ladies here. Some carrying cases from Barbie, Skipper, and then a generic doll trunk right there. That's kind of cool to see. Here's a shell of Ewok Village. And then I almost took this poster home, or poster, it's a calendar from 1984. All it has is scenes from the movie, nothing major. These J.R. Tolkien Lord of the Rings calendars were also nice. The artwork in them is just pretty cool and amazing. I was flipping through it. I didn't get it on camera, but I was flipping through it after I started recording. Some very cool artwork. Here we got some old school programs from San Diego Comic Con 91. Just different years mixed in. There's 2006. I love those. I will collect all the ones from the years that I've gone. Here we got some bootleg Thundercats figures. We are like half an hour from Mexico, so there's no surprise that those came from across the border, not too far from San Diego. Here we got more figures on the wall and pegs. You got like Hercules, Double Dragon, a whole bunch of pops. Couple of showcases here full of loose figures. We'll take a close look at those here in a minute. We got some G.I. Joe Night Raven vehicle just sitting here waiting to be put out. Here we got the Star Wars showcase. A Lots of cool vehicles. Some of those I'm trying to add, like that troop transport. I still need that one for my collection. That thing is huge. I definitely don't have any place for it. Here's a Princess Leia 12-inch doll. I really wanted this one, but man, it's missing her shoes and her hair's kind of messed up. I want to get a really nice condition one. It's gonna be tough because those things are up in price, especially in the condition I want it. Just want it to look nice, you know, like it came right out of the box. We got some loose figures. Right next to we got the other sci-fi series, Star Trek. A bunch of Star Trek Migos. For your Transformers fans, here we go. Lots of cool Transformers. You got that boxed up one in the back. There's a couple of GoBots mixed in right there. Those are kind of cool. The airplane one's awesome. I still haven't dipped my toes inside the Transformers. I have picked up a few GoBots, which I'm liking those, especially the simplicity of them. This little section was cool. I spent some time here checking all these little tchotchkes they have. They have lots of different things. They got some Disney, they got California Raisins, Looney Tunes figures. That little Cabbage Patch Jack in the Box is actually kind of cool. So just a whole bunch of different stuff. Smurfs, there's even some Muppets there. Cool little vinyl figures. They showcase, you got some 18 figures. You got Barnyard Commandos. That Mr. T was very, very tempting to take home. It was only 20 bucks, so it's not a bad price. Got some more G.I. Joes. You got a carrying case there with some amazing artwork on it. I love carrying cases. They always have great artwork and they just add to your display. You put them up in the background on your shelf and your showcase. Very cool. Definitely a fan of the display cases. Here's another set I was tempted to pick up. Some chips, vehicles, that's awesome. And here on the pegs, you got a whole bunch of loose, complete G.I. Joes. So definitely Now or Never Comics was hooked up on the G.I. Joe section. So any of you guys live anywhere near here, looking to pick up some Joes, head over to Now or Never Comics and get yourself some Joes. There's even a few Ninja Turtles, nothing major. Lots of wrestling figures as well. A couple of 90s Toy Biz, DC figures. There's Legends of Batman, it's kind of cool. Kenner actually made that one. And we're going to check out these vintage books on the shelf before we head on out of here. I do like picking up these books, especially the ones that are from cartoons from the 80s and 90s. It's always cool to grab those and add them to the collection. I'm out of Now or Never Comics. Had a fun time hunting. I got a little bag of some goodies here, vintage goodies. I think you guys are gonna agree that these are some awesome pickups. I'll show you guys when I get home. Welcome back, everyone. Let's get to the pickups. I got a nice stack of vintage books from that bookshelf you saw in the video on the top floor. We love collecting books, especially 80s, 90s, things that were books that are based on the cartoons that we watched, toy lines, when I was a kid. So my older son loves reading, so I'm going to give these to him so he can read them. Got some X-Men books from 94. Even got some illustrations in there. These are stories based off comics by Chris Claremont. I thought they were probably going to be based off the animated series because of the covers, but they're not. But very cool right there. A couple X-Men books. Also got a Ninja Turtle book, Sky High. Very cool. Not only can you watch the turtle cartoons, play with the toys, you can also read turtles too. So that's a cool little pickup right there. And then this was a good find right here. The Adventures of the Galaxy Rangers. It's kind of an obscure cartoon, and even more obscure toy line. I vaguely remember the Galaxy Rangers when I was a kid, but you know, not really. Like I said, vaguely. And the action figures are pretty rare. They did not come out in the U.S. Every time I see them pop up on eBay, they're pretty expensive, and they're missing accessories. So they're cowboys in space. So that right there already, it's a cool premise. I do have the DVD set. So if you can get your hands on the DVD set, watch some cartoons, definitely do so. Be fun, and you can probably even find them on YouTube. But yeah, the figures are usually like in Europe and the UK. But it is a cool toy line. But man, check out the artwork here. This is an awesome book, which is very dope, almost comic book-esque type. But it's very awesome. Right here, The Adventures of Galaxy Rangers. Let me know if you guys have heard of the Galaxy Rangers. Let me know if you have any figures of these guys. They are cool. I definitely would love to get my hands on some of those action figures. But my favorite pickup from the books was this one. She-Ra and He-Man, The Secret of the Sword. The adaptation of the movie. So Secret of the Sword was what kicked off the She-Ra cartoon series. This is actually a hardcover book, which was awesome. And I was talking to the owner, Aaron, of Now Never Comics. See, that's one of the things that's cool about going and hunting at places. You get that interaction, you know, with the owner, the workers, even other customers. You don't get that online. Yeah, online you can find pretty much anything, right? But you just sit there, click, it gets shipped to you. It's not as fun as going out and talking, man. And then what's cool about this pickup, Aaron was telling me he actually got this on a trip to Ireland at a bookstore. So it's made by Ladybird Publishing, which is a UK publisher. They're printed in England, so this is not an American release, which is really cool. He said he found it along with some other books, and he brought them back, of course, for the shop. And yeah, I'm glad to pick this up. Happy to have this in the collection. The Secret of the Sword. If you guys have never seen it, check it out. Of course, Hordak, the main villain. So very cool adaptation of the movie, which kicked off the She-Ra series, Princess of Power. So awesome pickup right here.
Captain O.G. Reedmore here. An ordinary sidewalk on an ordinary day. But did you ever stop to think that you could get away? Take a journey on a rocket. Take a voyage on a ship. Just read a book and off you go, because reading is a trip. Explore a tropic jungle. Ooh. Discover distant planets. Or reach the glacier's tip. Just read a book and off you go, because reading, yes, is a trip.
And now for my action figure pickups, I picked up 2 vintage TMNT figures, mint on card. I saw these in the display case and I knew I had to have them. They were priced super fair. These things usually go for over $100 on eBay, online. I was checking out the sales. These were well below that. I had to pick them up, take them home. I have 2 loose already, but I want to get the whole collection. And like I said, I'm never really looking for mint on card. It's because they're more expensive. They take up more room. But I mean, when you get them for great prices, why not? I picked up the Shogun Dawn, part of the Shogun Ninja Turtle series. Awesome. They got that vac metal armor. I mean, it's just awesome. I have the loose ones. I have 2 loose ones. I have Leo and Raph, and they just stand out on the shelf. They just look so dope. And then here you got the cross-sell in the back with all the different characters. Scratch, guys, Scratch. Definitely on my want list right here. It's a cool figure, but yeah. We got Shogun Dawn, and I also picked up Shogun Leonardo because I had to get The other one, this guy's cool, man. That head piece that he's wearing is pretty amazing. This is one of the ones I have loose, and like I said, he stands out on the shelf because of that vac metal armor. So very cool. And they got these cool little stickers here. They kind of shine. The gold shiny sticker. Shogun Leo. It comes with a collector card. But of course, these are saying in the package. These I'm not going to open, of course. These look great. I need to get some acrylic cases for these guys. They make the figure stand out so much. But glad to add these guys to the collection. I love Ninja Turtles. I'm always going back and forth with what my favorite toy line is. It's always between Ninja Turtles and Masters of the Universe, mainly because that's what I had the most of when I was a kid. I love Star Wars, don't get me wrong, but I'm not too nostalgic for them because I did not have that many when I was a kid. Maybe I had like a handful, but Masters of the Universe and Ninja Turtles, man, I had so many of those as a kid. I had the Castle Grayskull, I had the Party Wagon, and so it's always going back and forth between those. But there's so many Ninja Turtles figures. It's nuts. It's nuts how many Ninja Turtle figures there are. And to this day, I mean, I love the movies, especially the first original movie. They keep just busting on you cool stuff with the Turtles. And it's always, to me, it's always some of the best content. Star Wars movies are, you know, mixed reviews and the shows, and He-Man. We don't got too much He-Man stuff coming out, but there's always Ninja Turtles. They're always there and popular, and you just can't forget about the Turtles.
The National Turtle Quiz! Why don't the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles take the evil Shredder seriously?
I love him a blade.
Because he's such a cut-up! What does any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like better than a piece of pizza?
Ice cream and anchovies.
2 pieces of pizza! What do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles do to bad guys? They show them how to party! Action figures from Playmates!
That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the Store Now or Never comics. I need to go back and do a video of the first floor, which is all comics. I used to collect big comic books, but not so much anymore. I definitely don't buy the new stuff. Mainly what I did, I'd buy like old back issues and key issues. So I have a pretty good collection. But I want to start getting back into it because comic books is the first thing I started collecting when I was a kid, before toys. That's comic books. But if you guys ever want to see what the store looks like downstairs, I got an awesome showcase with some really big key issues in there. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of the store. What did you see in there that you would have picked up for yourself? Let me know what you guys are picking up for your collections. I had a fun time Now or Never Comics. Always cool going in there, chatting it up with the owner, Aaron. Definitely suggest checking out Now or Never Comics if you live in San Diego, anywhere near the area, or come visit San Diego. If you're on vacation, take a little detour to downtown and check out Now or Never Comics. It's a cool store, cool vibe, and they're always putting up new stuff there. And they have like signings for comic creators and stuff there. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. I want to welcome all the new subscribers that I've been getting lately. And yeah, there's more toy hunts to come. It's convention season coming up, so we're going to hit up some conventions this year. Some toy shows, hopefully. And who knows what else is going to go down in 2024. But yeah, I'm ready for it, guys. Thanks again for tuning in, watching the channel, subscribing. Thank you again for the support, everybody. And we'll catch you on the next video, next toy hunt. I'm SoCal Shaolin. I am out.